guys, this is Edwin, and today we're going to have a good old chat about one of the classics, okay? The CQC-15 model, okay? And in this case, we have three customs right here. Two mini CQC-15, the smaller version, okay, of this model, a full-size custom, and the super CQC-15 that we'll look at all of them, okay? One of the things I will say, the customs, right, are handmade, hand ground, everything done by Ernest Emerson himself. And this is a production knife from Emerson Knives. And be aware, all the production CQC-15s will come with a V-grind. And what I mean by that is all used. I need to clean it up, sorry guys. What I mean by that is that you have a grind on this side, a V-grind, right? A grind on the other side, and then that chisel edge, okay? That is characterized by Emerson Knife and Ernest Emerson. On the custom world, on these knives, you might have a V-grind, but you might also have a zero grind. And what that means is that you have a grind all the way to the edge, and then it's flat on the back, right? Having like a chisel, right? And that's what you will see on most of those custom CQC-15. So be aware, even that we're looking at this custom, if you're looking at a production CQC-15 on Emerson Knife, you will have the classic V-grind that works beautiful as well. And guys, one thing I wanted to do is chat about this model. So let's talk a little bit about it. Let's start with the full size. If you're not aware, the CQC-15, right, was released around 2007 or so. And this was it was inspired by the combination of two models. The CQC-7, in this case, let me put it on top, the classic CQC-7 that was a home run, right? And the Commander, that was another home run for Emerson Knives. So Ernie wanted to create something that makes that recurve of the Commander. This is the one I'm carrying today, so it's all used there. But the recurve of the Commander with the tanto tip of the CQC-7, right? And then having some type of different handle of it. And that's the philosophy of the CQC-15. And let me tell you, I think my production CQC-15 was like my third Emerson that I got, okay? And I beat the hell out of that one as well, like with my tank Commander. And guys, the CQC-15 has a beautiful handle that is one of the stars of the show, I will say. Again, if you have large hands like me, it fits really well. If you have bigger hands, you know, XL or, you know, double XL style of hands, you might need the super, but the full size just fits perfect for me. And one of the things I will say, let me show you a little bit on the dimensions of the full size. That blade is 3.75 inches, 9 inches overall. Okay, and one of the things is that I love is that you have that finger guard on the forward, right? And then I call it a rear guard right there. So it will lock your grip really nice. And you'll be surprised, guys, how much a knife gets slippery, okay, once you start introducing liquids and, you know, different materials when you're cutting through that material, right? If you're working with food or gutting or skinning or whatever, right, you'll be heavily surprised how slippery knives can get. One of the reasons why I love my Carta, and one of the reasons why I love that G10 that Emerson knife used, okay? So one of the things I love about the full size is that it's a perfect fit for my hand. Again, very personal, right? This is something that will be different for different people, right? And then that rear guard also helps with all type of grips, okay? Let me show you how it compares with the Mini real quick. I have two. Both of them are beautiful, okay? Both of them have that beautiful zero grind that I love in this style of tantos from Ernest Emerson. And in this case, it's a smaller version of the CQC-15, but let me tell you one thing. I don't call this a small knife, okay? This guy, the Mini, is a 3.25 inch blade and overall 8 inches, okay? So even that is a smaller knife, if you have large hands like me, this guy will still fit pretty good, a little bit more tight, okay, on that handle, but it will fit really nice. You won't have any issues with the Mini CQC-15 like you can see right here. So usually when someone asks me about a smaller knife, I'm not thinking about the Mini CQC-15 even the mini CQC-8 or the mini Commander, they're like good everyday carry knife if you don't want a big boy like this one, right? This is a bigger style of knife right here, that full size. And of course, last but not least, the tank right here, the Super CQC-15, that, man, this guy is definitely a beast. It's wider, like you can see right there. And like you can see, I do have a lot of handle left in there, okay, on this model. In terms of size, it's a 4-inch blade and overall 9.5 inches, okay? Let me show you how this guy will compare with the full size CQC-15, okay? Let me take out the mini right there. And like you can see, overall, the blade is a little bit wider in this angle right here, okay? And of course, longer in that handle. So in my case, I will say the Super CQC-15, a little bit too big for me. I will prefer to be carrying something like this. The full size is just a perfect size for my style, okay? But again, that's just my preference. You have all the options right here to pick and choose, right? And guys, that's just a little bit of discussion regarding the beautiful CQC-15, the classic combination of the CQC-7 and the Commander that Emerson did back in 2007. And guys, if you have any comment, feel free to jump in on the YouTube comments. Of course, you know where to find me on Instagram in CaloPR and in caloblaze.com. On the recommendations, I do have all the direct links, guys, of the USN forums, of the, Echo group, Emerson operators, all there, okay? So you can check where we are always hanging out and having a blast. You guys have a great day out there, okay? Bye.